Ethan, thanks so much. We'll check in with you in just a little while. Also tonight, we are sharing never-before-seen footage of our Erie News Now crew's coverage while they were in Poland for nearly 2 weeks covering the Ukrainian refugees fleeing into Poland.
Yeah, it's all part of our special airing tonight at 7:30 only on Erie News Now. And our Washington, D.C. correspondent Rachel Knapp covered the refugee crisis and went to the Ukraine border 2 weeks ago. She's now live at our nation's capital with more. Rachel.
Mike and Eva, when we landed in Poland, we just hit the ground running, chasing down leads and following the stories all across Poland and at the Ukraine border. Some of those stories even had a local Erie connection. And before our plane took off, we basically met people at the airport who were ready to help Ukraine's soldiers.
Yeah, I'm heading to Warsaw, Poland, and I'm going to try and bring some supplies that my friends are going to bring into Ukraine to help the soldiers.
We met with William E. Hart in the airport terminal. He's with the organization United Helping Ukraine. He's traveling with roughly 10 suitcases full of humanitarian relief. He arranged for people to pick up his supplies at his hotel in Warsaw and then bring it to a warehouse where they were making runs to cities in Ukraine like Lviv and Kyiv.
Things like the things that soldiers really need to jump up and down and run around, like knee pads, sleeping bags, and special bandages, like for big wounds.
He says those are British ex-military looking through the bags, pulling out bandages used for soldiers if they're seriously injured, as well as some knee pads for the soldiers. Now, it's not Earhart's first time making a trip like this. When Russia invaded Crimea a few years ago, he did a similar humanitarian trip to help with Ukraine back then, too. Now, this is just one of several stories that we are sharing for the first time. And of course, we're going to have our special Ukrainian coverage tonight only on Erie News Now at 7:30. Back to you.